Have you ever opened a model in Bambu Studio only to find all these orange headers and wondered what it's about? Well, I love these because it gives you some insight into what the designer was doing. No orange headers equals Bambu default settings. I've loaded up my battery dispenser just to share some of the things that I've found working through other people's models and some of the exceptions. So in the case of the flushing volumes, this is not a video about flushing volumes, but there is an exception in this flushing volumes. It will turn orange when it isn't set to default. However, the minute that you make a change to this default value, it turns orange. And if you save it, then you see it turns orange over here. But the only difference between this and some of the other values is that there is no reset here. You have to know that the default is 1. As soon as you put it back to the default, it turns black. So another area that is an exception is if you were to go in and you were to modify any of Bambu's default PLA basic settings or any of their other filaments. You come over and it's like, okay, let's make a change here. I'm going to change the nozzle temperature. So you're going to notice it turned orange right away. There's a little orange swirl that showed up. The header turned orange. And now if you want to save this, Bambu will not let you overwrite their basic defaults here. So if I wanted to, I could come down here. It's written copy, but I could make it battery so that I know it's for my battery dispenser, and I could save that. I'm not going to because I don't need it, but it's just an example. So any changes that you make in here is going to change the header orange, and the way to reset them is to just simply press this reset and it'll turn it back to the default value. Okay, now if we look at this global setting and you see all these headers are orange, it means that anything that's been modified underneath these headers will apply to all the plates here. If you look at the wall loops here, you're going to see it's orange and I changed it to 3. Now this applies to all of the objects on all of the plates. And to reset it, you just reset to preset. So the default in this version is 2. So I mean, I could walk you through all of them. It's the seam position. I placed it at the back in the model. You came to the strength. You saw that I changed it from 2 to 3. If you come over to the supports, well, I turned them on and enabled it on the build plate only. I don't like it when the tree supports attach to my parts. I prefer to attach to the plate. And then under others, well, you scroll down and I turned off the rib wall, and I don't recall why at this moment. So if you open a model and you want to see what the designer has changed, you can just simply look at these headers and then you have to scroll to whatever the item is. Okay, but there's still the objects here. So right now we're in global mode, but if I go over to objects, this will allow me to be able to customize these settings per plate, per object. So if we look down, you can see right now none of them have been modified. You can see if we look at this plate, okay, so this is the lid of my battery dispenser, and that little orange lock symbol is identifying that some items have been changed. So if you look at frequent, I changed the number of walls on it. And if we go over to the strength, okay, right away it's the wall loops. It's just a repeat. And I scrolled down, there was nothing else that was changed in there. Here we have that famous Spider-Man bust that I used for my torture test. I've clicked on the text. I could now come down and I could change the number of wall loops on the text alone. And now it's just identified that there has been a change. If I go over to the strength and I start looking down and you know what, I don't like a gyroid fill here. I'm going to go with a grid. So there we have it, that little lock. And if I want to reset it back to the default, It's just a matter of pushing the little lock and back it goes. If you found this useful, or you found other discrepancies, I would love to hear about them. For more videos like this, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Watch this video next.